Studio tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láìpẹ́ àṣìṣe bá wọn débẹ̀ dandan ni o. Ọmọkùnrin yìí kò gbọdọ̀ ìwé iṣu.
Látìgbà tí wọ́n ti parí ojúde ọba yẹn everybody bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kàngó ni o ìgò lórí lójúde ọba yìí mo wá wọ́ndà pé ṣé ojú ẹ̀ lómìnì ojúde ọba yìí. Láti family màmá bóyá láti family ọkọ wọn kí wọ́n wá sọ fún wa màmá tí a bá tún rí láti bẹ̀ ṣé kò sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ màmá kankan bíbá yìí ni ok káàdì wa ti bọ̀ ẹ bá mi wúwo láti wọ́.
Èmi ni Akin Àdìsá àbúrò. Wọ́n kó ìmọ̀ra gan ni adúgbò lọ́wọ́ náà pé irú ayẹyẹ báyìí a lè ṣe fún mi. wọ́n múṣẹ́ lókùnkúndùn ìyẹn ìpínní ẹni tí ó jẹ́ ká sọ pé ní ọbẹ̀ màmá ṣeun ni mo máa ń pè wọ́n ń ṣe kinní kan ọbẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń ṣe nǹkan kan ọbẹ̀ ni tó tá a bá lọ pín wọn a gbọ́dọ̀ má jẹun nítorí tá a bá jẹun ó rí i pé a miss vacation yẹn nìyẹn and adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run torí pé wọ́n jẹ́ ẹni tó mọ Ọlọ́run wọ́n sin Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́ pé àwa náà rí nínú ayé wọn nínú ayé àwọn ọmọ wọn adúpẹ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run fún ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ yìí àti wọ́n fi kú wọn padà lẹ́yìn Jésù to God be the glory.
Ṣé gan ẹ bá mi pa àtẹwọ́ kúrò rẹ̀ tó dájú wa látọjọ́ tí mo ti ń ṣe MC fún bẹ́ríà bí ìgbọ́kọ́ pírèsì èèyàn nípa ọbẹ̀ rí ọbẹ̀ ẹ ti bá mísì ọbẹ̀ yẹn báyìí o dádì in fact alátúmọ̀ àti ibẹ̀ báyìí ìgbà ọlọ́mọ màmá tó mọ ọbẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa wọ́n látàkì ẹ̀ tó tí wọ́n ẹ wò ó ìtabárí ká jẹ ní mísì yìí o tọmọ ti yé kan sí mọ́ tó ti jẹun lókù. All right.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I have so much to say about my mother-in-law because she spent the last years with me. She was with us for about, let's say, 13 to 15 years. So I can say to a high degree that I know her very, very well. Because you see familiarity, when someone can be so good outside, but indoors, they are someone else. But I can tell you for a fact that whatever anybody says about my mother-in-law, that is useless. Because I stayed with her for 15 years. We have never exchanged words in 15 years. We never collided in 15 years. It was just peace all around. She gave me peace. She treated me like her daughter. There was a point that I was even... She speaks to me more than she speaks to the son. If she wants to get through to my husband, she comes through me. So I just want to say that she is a good person. The memory of the just is blessed. I can say confidently that my mother-in-law has got to be with the Lord, because everything about her revolves around the church. She had the opportunity to stay back maybe in the US or in the UK, but because of her church, she chose to come back and she stayed with us. So I want to thank God for the opportunity to meet her. I want to thank God for the opportunity that I spent with her. I want to thank God for her life because we are here today to celebrate her, and she did not die in vain. And I pray that our end, any mama matter, and we thank God because anyone that indeed. So to God be the glory. Thank you to everyone.
Ẹ ṣeun fún àǹfààní àwọn tí English yìí yọ lẹ́nu bí èmi báyìí. Èyí tí wọ́n sọ ní kúkúrú ni pé màmá súnmọ́ Ọlọ́run dáadáa. Wọ́n ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti máa gbé l'Amẹ́ríkà àbí gbé ní London. Ṣùgbọ́n nítorí ilé ìjọsìn wọn, wọ́n padà wálé láti lè máa jọ́sìn. Àwọn lè fi owó ẹ̀ sọ̀yà pípé ní apá ọ̀tún Elédùmarè ni màmá wa ṣe ni ó sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ìwà dáa. Ìwà tẹ̀lé máa kù yànkù lọ́jọ́ ọ̀gbẹ̀yìn. Kò sí kankan kó ní gbogbo nǹkan ní ayé. Everybody bá ti fi ẹlẹ́ bí tán fi ẹ́ sí ákùwọ̀ àti ìwà ẹ̀. Ìwà màmá là ń sọ ẹ̀ wọ́n ti sọ pa ọbẹ̀. Ẹ̀rùn ọbẹ̀ ara ọ̀wà tó dáa ní. Wọ́n dé ní ẹlòmíì kó tó lè sáàbù èèyàn ló jẹ problem. Wọ́n lè kí kókókó lórí ọbẹ̀ ìlú. Ẹ fún èèyàn lọ́bẹ̀, wọ́n appreciate yín tẹ̀ ẹ bá lò tán. Ẹ súnmọ́ lọ, àtúntì sọ yẹn náà, màmá súnmọ́ lọ.
I'm just happy that today, the church that buried her said something. They said, ọjọ́ ayọ̀ ni ọjọ́ náà ṣe ọjọ́ ayọ̀. Ìwọ ìgbà tí mo tún wà lò lọ tí mo lò pọ̀, inú ìta mi ọjọ́ ayọ̀. It's actually, even though it's very sad that my mom is no more today, but it gives me joy to know that she's in a better place, resting. My mom, I just thank God for her life. I know sometimes they say short but sweet. I think, and then they say always, even when there is darkness, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. So I would say that our story is just really that. The beginning of her life was rough, very rough. She grew up without a mother. But I thank God because even though she went through a lot in life, God gave her children. And when I grew up, when I was young, I didn't really understand my mother. That's the truth. You think that mothers are too harsh, that they're too disciplined. My mom, she's very disciplined though. So I didn't like her for that. So I was not so close to her like my dad. But when I grew up, I got married. I became a woman. I appreciated my mom the more. I loved her the more because I now understood everything that she went through as a woman, as a mother, and it made me just appreciate her and love her. And what I'm happy today is that God gave me the opportunity to be able to show her how much I loved her. How much I loved her because I understood her and I appreciated her even more when she grew up. I would so much miss her wisdom. My mom, she's a very quiet person. She's very reserved and she's full of wisdom. She doesn't talk much, but when she talks, I thank God because, her wisdom blessed me. Like I said, she went through a lot in life, but her wisdom, everything she learned, she took it, and she grew with it. She got better with it, and then she was able to impact it into my life. Even when I want to make some decisions, my mom would be the one to calm me down. She would tell me, even when those decisions are very hard. But the truth is, they are just the right decisions. She helped me to see the reason to take those decisions. And I thank God that today I'm not regretting it. So I just bless God for her life. Even though she lived 70 years plus, she would have been 71 on April 12th. But she passed before then. But she lived an impactful life in her little way. She impacted the people around her. She impacted us. Even though we didn't grow up with her, but for the most part that we were with her, even after we went back to her, she made so much impact in our lives. And I just want to bless God for that because she made us who we are. My mom is very good. My mom is very generous. My mom is very noble. So, and I thank God that she has really helped us. And I want to give God the glory for a day like this because none of our children died before she passed. None of our children, all of us married and settled before she passed. And so I give God all the glory and return all the glory to Him. Thank you.
Really,
ọmọ ajé mi lọ. Ayé wọn ní jẹ́bù, ìtukúrú lọ́rẹ́ mi máa tọ̀tọ̀, ayé kílẹ̀. Wọ́n náwó àkíyẹ. Ìpínlẹ̀ mi ìdí mi lọ́wọ́ sí ẹ̀rọ ọmọ ajé mi. Ìpínlẹ̀ mi ìdí mi lọ́wọ́ sí ẹ̀rọ ọmọ ajé mi. Oya sake.
Ẹsẹ̀ bọ́dún àfọ́ ọmọ
àfọ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà, àfọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Àpáta ọ̀yà ni torí ìfẹ́ bọ́ọ̀mí wíwọ́ lórí ẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀yẹ ayé. Àfọlọ́sọ́dẹ̀ ìfẹ́ bọ́ọ̀mí wíwọ́ lórí ẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀yẹ ayé. Let's go, let's go. Jangan sampai datang ke rumah. Mana sakit tertentu, mungkin ini bukan masalah tertentu. Saya tidak di, saya tahu, ada apa sih? Tapi kita foundation, saya beri. Thank you. ìwà òní òkú. Ìwà òní tètè o, àfẹ́kù àwùjáde, àfẹ́lẹ́sẹ̀ lọ́kọ̀ọ̀kan, ìwà òní ìbẹ̀ wí. Òsínbò máa yà wá, àpò òsínbò máa yà ní ẹni. Ìwà òsínbò ẹ̀rọ tó ṣe. Ìwà